You open your phone before you even get out of bed. Someone got promoted, someone got married, someone is on a beach you will never visit. And in 4 seconds, without a word spoken to you, you feel smaller. That feeling isn't vanity, it's one of the oldest systems your brain runs. But the real reason it happens is far stranger than social media ruined us. Your brain was never built to know how you're doing. It was built to know how you're doing compared to everyone around you. In 1954, psychologist Leon Festinger noticed that when people face a question with no clear answer, they don't look up at an expert. They look sideways at someone roughly like them. He called this social comparison theory. In the absence of a fixed yardstick, people build one out of other people. This wasn't a flaw. For most of human history, you lived in a group of maybe 150 people, and every one of them mattered to your survival. Who was hunting better? Who was forming stronger alliances? Who was falling behind? That wasn't gossip. It was data that told you where you stood, and standing too low could mean exclusion. Exclusion could mean death. So your brain built a quiet, constant process. Scan the group, rank yourself, adjust. Here's the problem. That comparison system was built for a tribe of 150 people. Now you compare yourself to millions of strangers a day, and your ancient tracking system still treats every one of them like family. In 2013, researcher Ethan Cross tracked people's moods over 2 weeks alongside their Facebook use. The more people scrolled, the worse they felt afterward, and the worse they felt, the more they scrolled. Not because the content was cruel, it was aspirational. Vacations, promotions. And your brain doesn't read aspirational as inspiring. It reads it as a report on where you rank. But here's what's strange. The same comparison can crush one person and motivate another. Psychologists call these upward and downward comparisons, and what flips the outcome isn't the other person at all. It's whether you believe the gap between you and them can be closed. See someone with the job you wanted, and if some part of you believes you could get there too, the comparison becomes a roadmap instead of a verdict. Sonia Lubomirsky, who has studied happiness for decades, found that people who are already unhappy compare themselves more often and more intensely. The comparing isn't always the disease. Sometimes it's a symptom, pointing back at something already unsettled underneath. So why can't you just stop? Because this isn't a bad habit sitting on top of your personality. It's closer to hunger. You can manage it. You can't fully switch it off. What changed isn't you. It's the size of the group your mind treats as your tribe. For most of history, comparison came bundled with context. You saw your neighbor's harvest, but you also saw the drought before it and the years it failed. Now you see the harvest. You never see the drought. That's the real trick. Your feed doesn't show you better lives. It shows you edited lives, and your ancient tracking system has no filter for edited. Tonight, you'll open a small glowing rectangle, and some old, patient part of your mind will start scanning, ranking, adjusting, exactly like it always has. It won't feel ancient. It will feel like your own private insecurity arriving out of nowhere. But it isn't out of nowhere. It's the oldest system you own, still doing the only job it has ever known, in a world that finally, quietly outgrew it.
If you want more content like this, please subscribe, like and share. See you in the next one.